learned so many lessons from this collard green plants this year. These are the blooms that show up on the collard green that I've never seen before, because as I shared with you all before, I usually pull them up at what I think is the end of the season. The end of the season for me, I'm learning, doesn't mean that it's the end of the life for the collard greens, the plant itself, that it continues to grow and bloom and give beautiful flowers. And that's a lot like our lives. A lot of times we think because an idea is old or we're getting older that we're done. We don't take the time to wait until we actually blossom. Just because we didn't blossom in our early years doesn't mean that we still can't bloom. And this plant, this collard green plant, these plants have taught me that. They've taught me that it's not about your age, it's about your patience, your grace, and the mercy that you show yourself and others. That's what this plant has taught me. I mean, the blooms on it are amazing. And I never knew, and I've never seen this before, because I was never patient enough to see how much a collard green plant could grow, or how it grows. I only knew plant the greens, wait for them to bear leaves, and then by the time fall comes around or the first frost, finish getting the leaves off, and then pull the plant up and wait until next season and plant new plants. And that's how we treat each other, ourselves and each other. We kind of pull people up, toss them aside, because we don't think they have much use left in them. But to our surprise, they continue to bloom. They can bloom. All we have to do is help nurture that. We give them the love and the grace and the mercy, and help them nurture that. Help them bloom and grow. As you can see, there's still more new leaves. I cut the leaves off the last time I came out here. I cut the leaves off. So now I have new leaves and I have these beautiful yellow blossoms, because I decided to be patient to see what else would grow, what else would happen with these particular plants. And my thought this weekend was that I would pull them up and get my beds ready for new plants. But I still want to see how many blooms come out. Because as you can see, there's still more there are new buds. So there's new life. So even after we bloom and we think we're done, there's new life still growing. So take this lesson from the garden. Be patient. Give yourself grace and mercy, because you never know what's happening on the inside is going to have you bloom later on. Age is not a factor. Time is the only thing that we have to think about. How long. We don't have to even worry about how long. We just have to be patient and wait for the right time for us to bloom, for us to shine. And that's what these collard greens are teaching us. That if we're patient, if we're nurturing and kind and loving to ourselves and others, we'll see amazing blooms at the end. So have an amazing day. Love y'all.